Today in football news, AB complains about helmet, the rookie QBs and how they will do, how the Chargers will do without some of their players, and what are some good underrated wide receivers of today. Find out in football news. Now can we go to the intro?
Oh yeah, okay.
Alright, thanks. Hey guys, it's Aiden from Aiden's Football Talk, and welcome back to Football News. Let's start with our first headline of tonight. Antonio Brown complains about not being able to use his old helmet with the Steelers, now with the Raiders. This is obviously AB just trying to either get attention, or we really don't know why he's doing this. But there's no way that in NFL history that no one has asked for that. So why is he complaining? We have no idea. I mean, ask him, but he'd probably not answer. He'd probably have a different reason than his real mind. I bet my opinion is he's trying to get attention. So he's threatening to retire, which would actually, for me, be very happy because so far he's had very problems. So I hate him for those Instagram stuff and all the problems that he's complaining. And if he threatens to retire, then let him retire. Why is he trying to threaten us? He's like, I'm gonna retire. Alright, retire. Anyway, let's move on to our second one. Our second headline in the NFL is about the rookie quarterbacks. Let's start off with Kyler Murray. Now, maybe if you give Josh Rosen some time, he might be able to do a thing or two. But it was actually a good choice. I could see Kyler Murray definitely having a really good future. If you remember in the NFL draft, I thought give Josh Rosen a chance. I still think that, yet they did. He is a good quarterback. Like Kyler Murray is you could tell he's doing stuff, running around the field. He's doing some good action. So we'll see what happens when he gets to the regular season. But let's move on to the next quarterback, which is Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is also doing pretty good. He looks like he's just great. Like it looks like he's still kind of stick to college. Like, well, not like. What I'm trying to say is like he's kind of he kind of looks like what he's been doing in college. Like he's kind of still. Nothing's changed from the NFL. And I just realized that I made a really dumb point there because that's usually what that happens like every time. Like Kyler Murray still hasn't changed with his strong arm and his scrambling abilities. So yeah, I just don't look at me, please. All right, next quarterback we can talk about is Drew Lock. Now, surprisingly, Drew Lock is doing. He's not that bad. He's like surprisingly playing pretty well. I mean, maybe in a season or two. I mean, Joe Flacco's not gonna retire soon, but like maybe Drew Lock will take over. You never know. Or maybe he might just get traded. That's probably what's gonna be happening. Because Drew Lock, if he gets traded, then there's actually a lot of quarterback teams as good franchise quarterbacks, so really they might keep him. You never know. NFL it's a rat mess. Anyway, let's move on to the final QB in tonight's headline. How performing Daniel Jones is. Eli, you're. I feel like Eli Manning should not be. The Mannings would never let Eli become backup unless he gets injured. But I say that Eli should, because Daniel Jones is, once again, he's a really good quarterback. But of course, Eli wants to play, so sorry for all the Giants fans and all the Giants, where we most likely there are no Giants are watching, but sorry to you guys, because Eli will never let that happen. So yeah. So there's the final 4 QBs, although we could be talking about Ryan Finley, but yeah, we're not talking about those. Let's move on to our third headline of the day. Alright, our third headline of the day is about the Chargers. They've been recently getting a lot of injuries, and a lot of people, well, basically, Melvin Gordon, I don't know what's going on with him, but there is some sort of situation.
I'm pretty sure it's an injury.
Derwin James is, he's also injured. So how will this affect the Chargers? Both will really affect them. I mean, especially Derwin James. Austin Eckler is a pretty good running back. I still think Melvin Gordon is better, but I still think they probably would need Melvin Gordon at some point of the season. If they want to go Super Bowl all the way, then they're definitely going to need Melvin Gordon. And then Derwin James, I mean, that's just, like, really, that's sad. Anyway, so, how Derwin and James, and so how will the Chargers do? They're definitely not going to have as good as a secondary, like Casey Hayward might give him. But I think the Chargers really need to maybe make a trade or pick someone up in free agency that is at least better than what they have right now as their backup safety. So let's move on to a little bit of a fun topic for the final headline. For the final headline of the day, let's talk about some underrated wide receivers. Now, it's nothing to do off track with news, but I don't know, I just want to talk about it. Mainly because the first underrated wide receiver I want to talk about is, wait, hang on, bye. You see this number? 17? Yep, of course. I'm going to talk about Davante Adams. Now, I'm not going to be like, why does it blah, 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 blah. I'll be at least a little bit. Now, of course, if you guys would are not hate the Packers, then you probably won't agree with me. But Davante Adams, he's a great wide receiver. And some reason he's not getting as much love. In fact, he's better than Jordy Nelson. I'm gonna go out and say that. And he's really good. Like, he should definitely be a higher rated receiver than he really is. Then again, he is making a lot of top 10s and stuff, but only like just. I mean, that's then again where he should be as them, but people don't really talk about him. If he's making the top 10 wide receivers, he definitely should deserve much more love. Let's also talk about another one, T.Y. Hilton. Now he has gotten a little more love in the past few seasons after, but still he's still like not as popular. Everyone thinks the Andrew Luck and everything. No one really thinks about everyone like Eric Ebron. Everyone thinks Eric Ebron, and yeah, but like he's actually T.Y. Hilton is still a really good player. Let's think about another one. I actually only thought of those two after my first thought. But I actually have an idea. Antonio Callaway. You guys might be like, what? But Antonio Callaway is this, he's a wide receiver for the Browns. And in fact, he's like really good. And everyone, I mean, then again, they do have OBJ and Jarvis already, so why would anyone talk about him? But, yeah, he's a really good wide receiver, and people, I think people don't underestimate. He's just a really good wide receiver. Like he's a solid player, and no one gives him much love. He's not even made it in the top 100 of this year. But yeah. If there's any more wide receivers, I think that might be the 3 wide receivers I want to talk about. So let's head on to the outro. Well, there's my football news. Debate me, deal with it, because I'm not like reading I am reading the comments, but I'm not offended. Ooh. Okay, sorry. But that's the end of football news number 3. So, I will start doing more NFL videos. This is kind of the start of it, especially because, like, they're really, summer's over, and now I don't have much fun vlogs to share with you guys, because, yeah, I'm pretty much, for the summer, I'm done, because, well, summer's over, school's starting, for me at least, so, there's not many fun things we're going to be doing, to show you guys, to vlog for you guys, but, yeah, we will getting more into, stuff talking about football, also, especially because, that's the name of the channel, and the NFL season's starting, like, come on, I have to start talking about football, so, expect less vlogs, more, fun, football news channels. We're planning, me and, Ben from Mace Boys, I'm gonna leave a, up in the eye up there. If you click that eye, then you can go check out his channel, with some support on his channel. But, me and him might be doing a collaboration soon. We're talking about it. It's to do with Clash Royale, which a lot of you guys probably don't play that game, but we're planning on doing that, so, just, those are a little bit of stuff coming up in the future. Besides that, I really don't know what else, bless me, what else to do for YouTube, so, you guys are going in as blind as me. Anyway, I've spent way too long in the outro. So, that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye!